We had been inseparable since middle school, navigating the halls of our tight-knit academy together for years. But by the time we reached our freshman year at different colleges, I could feel the distance between us widening into a canyon. My friend has always struggled deeply with her mental health, fluctuating between stability and crises that occasionally required stays at specialized facilities. Her deepest wounds stemmed from abandonment issues and a desperate need to feel loved. I had always been her anchor, but during high school, she began seeking validation from older, often unemployed men, sometimes up to a decade her senior, through toxic modern dating apps and casual encounters. This lifestyle was fueled by heavy marijuana use and increasing alcohol consumption. As someone who does not drink, smoke, or party, I tried hard not to judge. We were adults, and our choices were our own. However, our dynamic shifted painfully. She began ignoring my messages for days, only reaching out when she needed to vent about the latest man who had broken her heart or mistreated her. I gently suggested that this cycle of repeated disappointment was worsening her mental health, but she refused to listen. Other mutual friends eventually cut her off, exhausted by her self-destructive tendencies and refusal to accept advice. The breaking point arrived during our freshman year. While she was in bed with her latest partner, the man took her phone and sent me a terrifying, fabricated text pretending she was in the middle of a severe mental health crisis. Panicking and fearing she had self-harmed, I dropped everything. I called her repeatedly, frantic and on the verge of boarding a bus to her campus, while rallying mutual friends to help. When I finally got through, I discovered it was all a joke. She was lying right next to him, laughing it off. I was furious. It shattered something in me that she could find humor in a situation that weaponized my genuine fear for her life. In the heated text argument that followed, my frustration boiled over. I berated her, perhaps more harshly than I should have. I told her directly that she was actively contributing to her own mental problems, refusing to take her health seriously, and destroying herself by looking for love in the worst possible places. I told her she needed to focus on university and get her life together. It was a harsh reality check, born out of pure exhaustion from being her emotional caretaker without ever feeling appreciated. A year has passed since that confrontation. We eventually talked it out, but the scar remains. Today, we are still friends, but the intimacy is gone. She has toned down the drinking and casual encounters, though she still cycles through endless romantic pursuits and smokes heavily. When we meet in person, I look at her and feel a heavy wave of regret, mourning the bond we used to share.